They have a free flight raptor show, which
We are Petra and Kat. Come along as we share travel tips and discover new and unforgettable destinations. From hidden gems to popular landmarks, we hope our travel tales will inspire you to embark on your own adventures.
Hello and welcome to the channel.
I'm Petra.
And I'm Kat.
And today we're going to do a review of the Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary outside Brisbane, Australia. So we were staying in Brisbane, Australia back in December, and we found an incredible place called the Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. It was actually founded in the mid-1920s with two koalas, Jack and Jill.
And now there's well over 100 koalas. This is one of the largest koala sanctuaries in all of Australia.
And they have, I think, 70 other Australian animals on site now. So it's not just a koala sanctuary, but the koalas are definitely the focus.
And I think this was one of my most emotional sanctuaries mostly because of the people. The people at this sanctuary were just super kind and super helpful and so excited to see two American girls that are so crazed about animals. Well, maybe one more than the other, but it was, they were just really sweet and really kind throughout the whole adventure.
So in addition to the koalas, which we're going to finish the video with, we got to see all kinds of great animals. have a sheep herding dog encounter,
which was magical.
So that started with a shepherding show where they showed their dogs literally rounding up sheep, which was really cool all by itself. But in addition to that, we got to pay for an extra encounter where we got time with the dogs.
We got a one-on-one encounter, which ended up just being Petra and I. I think we could have stayed there for 2 hours if we wanted to. It was a half an hour encounter with the pups, and I got to ask 1,000,001 questions. And I think what happens in these excursions is that I'm very curious and I ask a lot of questions, so they know that I'm truly interested, Petra as well, in the animals and not just getting a picture or a photo. So we got to spend a lot of time with the dogs, and I learned a lot.
Because it was just the two of us and because Kat was asking so many questions, I think that the guide was sort of excited to talk to us. And as she said, we could have spent probably 2 hours with them and they wouldn't have cared at all. It was awesome. Again, the name of the sanctuary is Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. So of course, koalas are their focus.
There's habitats everywhere in this entire sanctuary, so you constantly get to see them. And they all have zookeepers that are associated with each of the habitats.
There were lots of opportunities to see koalas fairly up close, just for free, but we did pay extra to do a koala encounter. In different parts of Australia, they have different rules or even laws about how close you can be to a koala. So in some parts of Australia, you can do a koala pat, which is where you can just touch them. In other parts, you can actually hold them. In this particular part, it was a koala pat only. And the general rule of thumb when you're patting a koala is to pat its tush.
Yes, there's a lot of cartilage in their little butt area because the way they sit in trees, and they like to be pet along the back. So they don't like, you make sure not to touch them in their face or in the front area. And as much as you want to squeeze them, it's not allowed.
So we got a chance to get up close and personal. And again, the people make the difference. The people were so kind and they could tell that we were really excited to be there. There were lots of people that were there just for a photo op, and they could tell that that was not the case with us. Of course, we did get lots of photos. At the sanctuary, there are lots of things that you can do for free, and then there are things that you can pay extra for. Of the free things, we did most of them. There are several wild lorikeet feedings per day. So much fun. They have a free flight raptor show, which is a bird show, which we did not see because we went to go and see the sheepdog show, and we wanted good seats, and they were too close together, so we couldn't do both. They also have a dingo talk and a koala talk, both of which are entirely free. In addition to the free things, there are also paid encounters that you can do, which include a koala close-up, which we did, a barn encounter, a koala discovery tour, koala moments, lots of koala things, the sheepdog encounter, which we did, the reptile encounter, platypus tour, which sounds fascinating. I don't know quite why we didn't do that one. And a dingo encounter, which we also didn't do, but we got to see dingo somewhere else.
In summary, I want to say, all in all, this was just an amazing place to visit. It is very easy to walk. There's a beautiful place to feed the kangaroos. Everything with the koalas is so interesting. You learn so much about them, about their life expectancy, and I learned so much while I was there. It was just magical because of the people, the surrounding, the way it's laid out. And one thing we didn't talk about, just like in any place in Australia, it had a beautiful cafe where you could get food to eat and things to drink, and that was not expensive at all, very affordable.
And healthy.
And healthy for you. Great things to choose from. So we really enjoyed this encounter.
We recommend Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary, 10 out of 10, 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, and all of the above. If you want more of our reviews or to find out more about the fun on our big adventure, please subscribe.
And like and comment.
And share. And
Thank
come back
you.
and see us.
Bye.
Bye.